think I discovered the most powerful unknown American of the 20th century. That was Sidney Gottlieb, who, until the publication of my book, had never been heard of. Really, I feel like my book is the biography of a person who essentially didn't exist. He was so invisible. But when you see what he did, this was a guy who conducted excruciating experiments, including many that were fatal, on victims across Europe, Asia, and inside the United States. He had what amounted to a license to kill, issued by the U.S. government. He was allowed to travel to foreign countries and requisition human subjects from the police or CIA or American military people and experiment them to death if he wanted to, using the most bizarre combinations of extreme drugs, sensory deprivation, electroshock, and all kinds of other torments. So Sidney Gottlieb was the chief chemist of the CIA. Later on, in the late 50s and early 60s, he's the guy that made the poisons that were supposed to kill Fidel Castro and Patrice Lumumba in the Congo. But before that, he had carried out this brutal and highly secret project, which was considered one of the highest priorities of the CIA in the 1950s. That was MK Ultra, the search for a way to blast away a human mind so a new one could be placed instead.
Now, what kind of human experiments were involved in this, and did they really originate from Nazi camps?
Let me answer the second question first about the Nazis. Yes. So one of the most shocking aspects of MK Ultra is this. The CIA at the very beginning, and Gottlieb himself as a scientist, started out their project asking themselves, what research is already out there? Who knows how to torment people? Who has a lot of data on how to destroy a human mind, how to destroy a human body, how to destroy a human spirit? And the first answer they came up with was the Nazi doctors who had worked in concentration camps, plus their Japanese counterparts who had carried out even more gruesome and fatal experiments. So the CIA wound up hiring doctors who had worked for the Nazis. The Surgeon General of the Nazi army came to work for the CIA. The chief of biological research for the Nazis came to work for the CIA. They were all part of MK Ultra.